Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor, UC Bank.
Welcome back to Spotlight. And joining me now from BrightSide Theatre is Julie Cornack. So nice to have you here, Julie.
Thanks, Jane. So nice to be here.
Yeah, give our viewers a little bit of an overview of BrightSide Theatre.
Yes, BrightSide Theatre is Naperville's only professional theater company. We've been around for 14 seasons, and we perform on the campus of North Central College. So we typically like to provide our audience and our mission to educate, enlighten, and entertain our audiences, typically through comedies and musicals.
Okay, and that's really your background, right?
It is. So as executive director and founding member, I really wanted to find a artistic home that was close to me, as I'm now a resident of Naperville for the last 28 years. And so myself and a couple partners wanted to bring a really professional group to just the neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
Downtown Naperville and Napervillians and those around in the surrounding suburbs and even into the city come out to Naperville just to see us. And we really like to really come back to our audiences with those comedies and those musicals because life is dramatic enough, isn't it?
True that. So your 14th season is for the fun of it.
Exactly.
Yes, so what can we expect with that?
So we picked shows that were really just kind of a little bit of escapism, right? We have so much drama in the real world today. We didn't need to bring it to the stage. So we just picked shows that we felt were going to be really fun and engaging for our audiences. And we kick off this 14th season with the Rocky Horror Show.
Oh, yes, a classic.
A classic. Oddly enough, it's the 50th anniversary of the movie, but actually the musical actually previewed before that. So, but everyone's everyone's a little wrapped up in that 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
And it's going to take place smack dab in the heart of the Halloween season. So what a great way to start off the season and really just have a ton of fun with a really just fun, kitschy show that's been around forever. So we're excited about that. We'll then move into Phantom in Concert. Now everyone goes, oh, is that Phantom of the Opera? No, it is not. So it is actually called Phantom. It is a full musical. It was written by Murray Yeston and Arthur Coppett. And Yeston actually wrote the musical 9, which we did in our very first concert version season. Okay. So tying a little bit back to that. And he also wrote Titanic, the musical. So some of the musical theater buffs out there would know him from that. So this is not a often produced musical because really Phantom of the Opera with Andrew Lloyd Webber kind of took
everybody
off
kind of knows, right?
Yes. So this was interesting because it's really the same story that we all know and love, but the orchestrations are just so rich and warm, and it talks a little bit more about how the Phantom becomes who he is and his backstory, and there's so much more of that warmth and love through that. So it's great to be able to bring a show that many people have not seen and put that
something
again
new
in our concert version season, but familiarity is there. From there, we're going to go to Noel Coward's Private Lives. So that will be in April. And it's just a classic comedy piece where a couple of people who are recently divorced kind of meet up again on their honeymoon with their new spouses. And so a little comedy ensues.
And probably a little drama in that as well, right?
But for the fun of it, right? Absolutely. And then we end our season with a blockbuster, The Producers. So
always great.
Always a fun show to laugh at and kind of make fun of a little bit of everything. So we're excited to bring that to the stage as well.
Okay, so 4 great shows to see. Now, you have a youth program that you've been running for quite some time now. What are some of the programs that the kids can participate in?
Yes, absolutely. And we've actually continued to grow this over the years. So we started our youth program initially right in our 2nd season because we knew that was going to fill a lot of our education piece of our mission. So this season, we will have our kids performing in our first production, SpongeBob the Musical, the youth edition, and it is just so fun. These kids are just having a blast. It's just fun music. And so they'll do that in October. Actually, we kind of run that coincidingly with Rocky, and we just switch the set around a little bit. So same time frame, but still at the theater at Miley Swallow Hall at that location. So that is already cast, but audiences can purchase tickets to come and see that show and support the Kids Performing for Kids. It's just a great way to introduce others to the stage as well and introduce them to theater and the art of it all. So it's about an hour show, which is the perfect length for the youth to come and see.
Sure.
So then in December time, we'll actually audition and the registration will open up for our production, which will be in February for Legally Blonde, the musical Junior. So we're very excited to bring that back. It's actually the first time we're bringing back a show that we actually did 10 years ago in our kids program and bringing it back to the main stage. It's just still so popular. It's still so relevant about being true to yourself and who you are.
Yeah.
And it's a great message for the kids. So this one we take off campus of North Central College. We'll take that over to the Yellow Box Theater in Naperville.
Okay.
So that you can purchase tickets for that as well. Again, about an hour long, and it's just a great message and fun for the kids. We've got some classes that you can take for whether it be an audition class or getting to learn how to learn new choreography. We offer voice lessons with a teacher on campus, which is new to us. And then we have a full, huge summer program for our kids as well. So
yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so
what did you do this summer?
This summer we did Seussical, the musical Junior, and it was fantastic. So we basically have two camps. So we kind of rinse and repeat. So we have a group do it the first time for 2 weeks. They will rehearse with us on Monday through Friday, 9 to 2, in true camp style. On that second Friday, they're going to come back and actually be able to perform the musical. We do it outside in the parks, so it's also free for the parents and family and friends and the community to be able to come and see it as well and see what these amazing kids do in 2 weeks to put on a full production. And then we do it, then that next Monday starts, we have a whole new group of kids come in and we do it all over again. And then that second Saturday perform for that. So we've had 2 full summer camps and opportunities for 35 kids in each of those camps to come out and participate.
That's wonderful. And, you know, kind of just speaking as we wrap up on the parks, you've done your summer concert series for, I think, since COVID, right?
Yes.
So how has it been this year?
It's been, Mother Nature has not been as great for us with a little bit of some rain and storms that did wash a couple of those out for us. But it is a great way, again, we did pivot during COVID to take a performance outside and eliminate all the barriers for everyone in many ways, not just COVID, but for accessibility to the arts. So a free program. And so it's an hour long of music. This year was, again, kind of around for the fun of it. And next year we'll see what season 15 has to bring. But we bring it to the Naperville parks. We also branch out into Lisle, Downers Grove, and into Bolingbrook as well.
Yeah, always nice to get out and see some performing arts. And I think what a great way for young people to get some exposure to it, because I think you can never know if you're interested in something unless you're exposed to it, right? So early exposure leads to more opportunities to know if you're interested.
Absolutely. And there's so much more that the arts bring. It's really healing for the soul. It's community. It's promoting empathy. And in our education program for the kids, it's, my parents call it their kids' team sport.
I like that.
And it's a great way to work together, work as a team and problem solve. And so they're learning
communication,
all those things.
all of that kind of stuff. Yes. Oh, that's great. Julie, thank you. It's always such a pleasure to sit with you and hear about what you're doing. And we wish you all the best with season 14 for the fun of it.
Yes.
For more information about BrightSide Theatre, please go and visit their website. We're going to take a quick break, but stay tuned. We're coming right back with more Spotlight.
Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor, UC Bank.